Off to the beach.
Gen Zers.
Think we can off-road this thing? Oh,
This off-roading thing.
with ease. Matt and Jake with the impeccable stacking of the chairs.
Yeah, we play a lot of Tetris. We practice for this day.
We let the women take the babies, and the guys get the chairs.
That's right.
I guess we can talk about it right now, because Steph's not here, and she won't see this until...
Ah, yeah, you're right.
Yeah. So,
How you feeling?
a little nervous.
You're nervous? Okay.
Proposing to Steph tonight on the same beach, just a little further up. We actually passed the spot we're gonna park.
Oh, so it's not on the boat. It's going to be...
Yeah, so the boat's a surprise.
Okay.
So you guys will be on the boat,
We waiting.
like you'll be in the Atlantic watching us, like while I get on a knee.
All right.
So you guys will have a front row seat. Steph won't know. It's like our boat.
You going to have this hidden camera going on?
I won't, but I actually am gonna practice putting the phone in my pocket and then doing a voice recording.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Yeah, and just see what the audio's like, and then that way the videographer, he's got a drone, and then he's gonna have a...
Oh, I didn't know you had a guy coming.
Yeah, and I got a girl too for pictures.
Oh, not bad.
I know Steph wanted that, so
Is this the way here?
I think so.
All right, well,
Oh, here we are.
it's going to be great.
Here we are.
What happens, I'm sure it's going to be great.
Right over there, proposals happening, and then the boat will be watching.
I wouldn't be drunk. I probably say this every time I wear this, but I got this at your wedding.
What do you need? I put my phone in here.
I didn't have a bathing suit, so I had to put this one on.
Hey.
Hey,
You say hey?
can you wave, Olivia? Can you wave?
She's a little nervous.
Are you nervous?
Hey. Should we start the vlog now?
Yeah.
Hey you guys, welcome back to the channel. We're obviously not in Kansas. We are back home in Boston on a little family trip. This is my niece Olivia. But we're here for the weekend. That we do a little vlog. Don't know how much we'll end up filming, so this video can be short or long.
Yep.
We'll just see what we get.
We'll see what happens.
But...
Whoa!
Woo!
That one got me.
That was a cool.
That was a big one.
$16 later.
I would love that. Do they have them here?
Yeah.
There's no way. It's actually really clear. There's no way they have sand dollars. Oh, my butt's wet. That's the Gulf of Mexico, babe.
I grew up finding sand dollars
Here?
in Salisbury, and that beach is just right down over there. So there's sand dollars.
Maybe we can do that later. Because I honestly don't.
Well, you gotta do it at low tide.
When is low tide?
And honestly, there's a lot of shells right now.
I do see a lot of shells, but I could have swore sand dollars were not native here.
I can probably do it. I would find them all growing up.
That's wild. All right. Challenge accepted.
She's like, good job.
Did you get it?
I got it.
You want to like
She just looked like, what are you doing?
Hard to get nose. Oh, cute. Yep.
Lunch.
Alright. This is Steph's. Thank you. Those are cute. Oh, good. Hey, sweet girl, you're all sandy. Auntie's gonna have her lunch. Oh, thank you.
Is that a video camera too?
That's a camera, yeah. Thank you, sweet girl. Love you.
Olivia, sing, dance.
Let go. Yay.
Here's
She's happy and she has it.
Happy and you know what stamp your feet. Happy and you know what stamp your feet.
My love, we are here. Nothing left to fear. Take my hand and see.
That's all your family and friends. My mom and dad are here. My mom and dad are here. So, you're in the back of it. It means so much to me. I love you so much. I've been dreaming about this moment my whole life. I didn't think I would cry. Yeah, you're incredible. I'll save it for the actual day. Will you marry me? Will you marry me? Oh my god! Come here. They're crying. I can't believe I'm doing this to you guys.
Oh my god.
Is it the right hand? Oh my god. I told you to stop this.
The words I do will write the story. You see it, the movies. We'll have a strong love the whole world dreams of. We'll never give up, you'll be enough for me. I give you my heart, my love, you're all I'll ever need. All I'll ever need. All I'll ever need. Fire inside. You are the truest home.
I got dance playlist, we have vibes playlist, and we have classic and country. It's all what you want.
That's all you need, baby.
Did you say that?
Let's go. Oh, show the vlog. Oh! It's a party. All right, Noah's on the playlist.
All right, what do you guys want to go?
Dude.
By the way, so look, we have Steph and Jake, classics and country. We have
Oh
vibes.
my goodness. Dude, thanks so much, bro.
This is good. So
Dude.
But hold on.
I knew I could count on you.
What do you want? Do you want dance music? Do you want live music?
Do I look horrible?
Show them. You look great.
Okay. We're engaged.
We're engaged, home to Kansas City, and we could not be more grateful.
Yes. We're gonna do a little end tomorrow night at dinner too, and we can
Yes.
go over the whole weekend and everything.
We're going to
but
fill you guys in on the thoughts going through our heads as we journal and share every detail.
It was a whirlwind, and we didn't vlog at all because we just wanted to be in the moment, but we will give you guys the full scoop. And we had a professional video, so that kind of takes the cake.
Yep, takes the cake. One week of being engaged,
Yeah.
so why not celebrate?
The man was funny.
And our grass is getting mowed. Ready?
Maybe.
Should I aim it at the phone? Think I can do it?
Yeah.
Okay,
Go.
here we go. Here we go. Don't try to
I'm
hit.
scared.
I know, me
Just
too.
don't knock it over. Don't knock it over.
Oh, here we go, Coda. Come here.
Coda, look it.
Come here.
Look. Sit.
Here it comes. Here it comes.
Yeah.
Oh, I hit the phone.
Oh my gosh.
Cheers.
Cheers, dude.
Did you plan that?
No.
Stop it.
That's cute.
Well, now people know.
Oh, maybe he has the cork.
Oh! He's got the cork. Coda, don't choke. Cheers, babe.
Cheers.
Love you.
Love you.
Mwah. Coda, come here.
I've never had Alouette.
Oh, I'm so.
Wow. Isn't this fun? This is what you're stuck with. I'm going to be doing this for all of our special days.
Sucks.
We are home now. It is Wednesday.
Wednesday.
And
August 9.
August 9th. And I've been crying all week.
I got a note at my lunch today saying, "Happy 6 days, fiance."
Yeah. I'm
Yeah.
tearing up.
That's okay. It's been interesting just getting thrown right back into it. Just like normal routine. It was such a special time because that was our first time like our mom and dad actually like met, which we've both been building up in our heads for so long, like since we've known each other. When I first met Steph, I knew she was the one and told my brother, like I met my wife, and I knew right away because not only because obviously like she's gorgeous on the inside and out, but hearing about her family and just how amazing they are and how it just reminds me of my family. Ever since that day, so a year and a half ago, I was like, I can't wait till our parents meet, and it finally happened this past weekend. So it was special to say the least, but definitely one of those moments where, like Steph has been saying since I think we've been home, it just happens so fast. And
It's so fast. It's like a mix of you're so happy and you just like can't believe it happened. It's this core memory and you think about it for like your whole life, and you're so happy, but it goes by so fast.
it does.
You just want to keep reliving it over and over because it was so special.
Yeah.
But that's what do they say? Like if you have things like that, you're blessed.
Yes, I agree with that.
So we are so
People-
happy.
The people want to know. Were you surprised?
So I would say 100% I was surprised. I feel like we haven't even talked about how it all happened. You guys saw the video. We were on a double date with my sister and her husband, and then my brother came. And we thought we'd do a happy hour at the beach afterwards. And it was a little chilly, so I threw on a sweatshirt. I had no idea, and part of it was because Jake threw me off so bad before we left. I obviously suspected, oh, maybe he'll do it when we're back at home, but he threw me off so much that I just had no inkling that it would happen. I almost didn't even bring like cute outfits home because I was just like, it's not happening. But
30 minutes before I proposed, that's when it really hit me, like this thing is happening, because you hear about those stories where the guy is, okay, something's going on that day, like they're being a little weird. And Steph was like, you were completely normal all day, which...
But then looking back, I'm sure if you've been...
There might have been a
if
few
you're
things.
engaged and you're the girl, you look back on the day you got engaged, you're like, okay, yeah, like I can see signs looking back now.
Yeah.
But
I felt like I held my composure. I tried to treat the day as a very normal day. When I was talking with your sister, Christy... Oh, Mila's getting a toy. Get it, Mila! So when, like, I was talking with your sister, Christy, she was like, so what do you want to do all day Thursday? And I was like, what do you mean? I want to just keep it as normal as possible, because otherwise I am going to freak out and be weird and do weird things. So we just went to the beach, had a normal day, went for a walk on the beach, and that was my way of like scoping out where I was going to propose in front of like this purple house, this Airbnb that we've been in before. And that was kind of like where everything was going to happen, and just helped orchestrate the location on the beach. But it was probably 30 minutes before, when we were at Sunset Club getting dinner. Steph put her sweatshirt on. That was when I started feeling like, wow, like this is really about to happen. And had 2 high noons in 30 minutes at dinner.
And Jake isn't a heavy drinker.
I don't drink, but I had 2 high noons in 30 minutes. So that's when I started acting a little off.
I just had no idea, like the whole time. And obviously, like we've been in a relationship for a year and a half, and we've talked about the future. So, of course, I thought, okay, maybe it could happen soon. But I was so thrown off. And so anyway, we went to the beach, got some drinks. We're walking on the beach, and Jake wanted to take a picture, which is very on brand for him. So I didn't really think anything of it. And he wanted me to take my sweatshirt off. I like fought him on it because I was freezing, but I ended up taking it off. Still had no idea. We went down by the water with my sister to take a picture. We're walking the beach, and we're walking the beach for a very long time, where I was just like, this is so rude to my sister. We're making her walk the whole beach to get a photo of us. I still had no idea. I don't know how I didn't pick up on it at that point.
Well, there was people in the water, so I just was like, we gotta go past the people in the water because they were gonna be in the background. So I was like, come on, like follow me. And then finally she was just like, okay. Meanwhile, Stephanie's sister Christy is like this with her phone recording. So if that doesn't say anything,
We should get that from her and look at it.
oh yeah, we could. Maybe we
haven't even
could
seen
throw it
that.
in here so you guys can see like her point of view of what it looks like. And then at that point, my eyes are going like this, like where is a sand dollar? And I could see we're close to the purple house, and then I just saw something very white, and I'm like, that has to be it. I hope it's it.
So if you can't tell from the video, Jake proposed by hiding a sand dollar in the sand, which she got a photographer. So the photographer planted a sand dollar in the sand that he had written on the back of it, "Will you marry me?" So that's how he proposed. So luckily I found it.
Yeah, I saw it, and then I think we like took a step in that direction to kind of like, and I might have said something like,
You might have been like,
I was
or
like,
something, but like we
yeah.
both kind of saw it.
yeah, I felt like we almost saw it together.
Yeah.
And then that's when you were like, oh my goodness. And then
But
that's
I'm always
when
looking for sand dollars, so I just thought I found a sand dollar.
Yeah, and like earlier that day on the beach, we were talking about sand dollars, so it was kind of funny because I didn't think they were native to the East Coast. So I thought if she sees a sand dollar, she's gonna be like, "What? Like that's so out of place." But I guess you found sand dollars
Oh, yeah.
all the time growing
Yeah.
up. So
But yeah. And we partially wanted to film this like outro so we could really capture our feelings this week and our emotions for us, so we can look back on this time and like remember it all, because I can't stop crying.
yeah, that's okay. I cried for sure walking up to the boat. Well, I cried while I was on a knee. Like I was choking up hard. Steph would tell you I was bawling. But if you look back on the video, I was not bawling.
Yeah.
I stayed down for a while because I wanted to make sure I could just soak it all up. I didn't want to go down and just bounce right back up. And yeah, it was an amazing experience. And
then if you watch the video, our families were on a boat watching the whole thing, and he flew his parents in from Michigan, and it was just amazing. I don't even know how I'm getting through talking about it.
I can talk about it. So yeah, they were on
These
the
are all
boat.
really happy tears. I'm just a very emotional person.
Yeah, that's okay. So it was all
Oh,
friends and family were on the boat. So I told Steph, hey, like that's our people on the boat. And then we took a few pictures with the photographer while the boat returned back to the dock. And then that was also emotional, like walking up to the boat, as you saw in the video, just seeing all the friends and family and seeing our parents together again, going back to like the buildup of them being together. And by the time we got to the boat, I mean, everyone was best friends. Our parents were laughing together. I mean, it was just such a cool experience.
And for
Steph-
me, like, I still didn't know anything. So
Yeah,
I didn't
Steph
know
had
who was on the
no
boat.
idea.
I didn't know anything.
Yeah.
And I feel like people don't talk about this side of getting engaged as much, but it takes so long to process what's going on. Like, I feel like I'm still, like, in shock. Like, I obviously know. Like, obviously I am processed it. But it's just, like, so surreal. But anyway, we got on the boat with all of, like, my closest friends. Some of them flew in. Like, it was just amazing. And we're on the boat for, like, at least an hour.
Yeah, like hour and a half.
Hour and a
sunset
half.
cruise. And
And
did
then-
not want to get off. It
Yeah.
was so fun.
It was so fun.
And then we had the whole weekend together. So that was the
Yeah.
other cool thing. This was on Thursday. We flew in Wednesday. And we just got to spend the whole weekend with our families.
His parents were there till
and
Sunday. It was just the best weekend. So,
It was so much fun.
yeah, it was just the best time. And clearly I'm crying because it's over. It was amazing and
Yeah.
beautiful.
Yeah.
So, we had the best time. We're engaged. This is the ring. It's so pretty. And,
Oh,
yeah.
story about the ring.
What?
So Steph and I, we looked at rings 3 months ago now.
May.
Yeah. Just to get sizes, and that was like my main objective. So when she brought up looking at rings, I was like, absolutely. Like, I don't know her size. There wasn't a ring I could grab off the dresser. I talked with your sister, and she was like, I think she wears my size. So I wasn't too sure. So when she said, let's go look at rings, absolutely. Went and looked. Little did we know, the perfect diamond was there. The perfect band was there. Steph was like, this is the most perfect thing. So I went back the next week and put a down payment on that exact diamond, exact ring. And I had to play it off as if I didn't have a ring. So there were some sad moments leading up to the proposal, which threw her off. Our friend Maggie, I asked her to text Steph the day before we left for Boston about getting nails done when we got home. And then I was telling Steph, like, hey, let's do a special date night on Friday, which would be in a few days from...
2 days from now.
2 days from now. So that when we got back from Boston, she would think, like, Jake couldn't be any more obvious that he's proposing in Kansas City on that Friday, getting nails done with Maggie. And it worked. It threw her off.
So much. But
I never lied.
he...
I let you... This is how I think about it. I let you draw the conclusions. So when we talked about, hey, there's some things out of our control, meaning the ring, and you were telling me, like, you thought it would happen in a certain way, and you were really hoping it for that way. In my head, I know exactly what she's meaning. I want it to be in Boston in front of my family. So my response was like, yeah, I know I wanted it to be done a certain way as well, but some things are just out of my control, and I just don't want you being sad and like heartbroken if it doesn't happen that way. That's all I said. I never said I'm not proposing to you in Boston. Like, it's not happening. I never once said that.
And I've the whole time been very intentional about letting him do it however he wants to.
Yes,
And
you've been great.
And his own time, it's the one thing he gets to fully control. But I was just,
Thrown
I don't
off.
know. It's a roller coaster, but
It took a lot of you, if you're watching, friends and family, and even colleagues, to help. So thank you, because that was not easy keeping a secret like that for 3+ months. Like, I knew I wanted to ask you. I talked to your dad back in June when we went home for cousin Jen's wedding. Cousin Jen, Jeff and Jordan.
yeah. Oh,
So-
yeah. Oh, my gosh.
Yeah. So when we went
Yeah.
back for that, I mean, it was so awesome. And talked with your dad, and I don't think you knew. You think you kind of knew, but I don't think you knew.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Logistics. There's just so many logistics when you're that far away, and but it all happened how it was supposed to.
So we're engaged.
We're engaged. That's what we're trying to say.
And wedding planning is starting quicker than you would think. So we are just like jumping on the ball and getting going because we are just ready to get it going.
Yeah.
So lots of wedding content coming your way, and hopefully going to take you guys through the whole process and all of that. So if you have any advice for us, please let us know because we need all the help we can
Please.
get. But just wanted to document this time because we can look back on this and just remember how we felt, and we're just so happy. And I love you
I love you too.
so much.
It was so fun telling Kodo when we got home.
Yeah,
He was so happy. I love you, babe.
I love you.
Words I do
Cut.
will write the story. You see it, the movies. We'll have a strong love. The whole world dreams of